Hey guys, Luke here and welcome back to episode 4 of the Master League. Now this is round 5, obviously we got the bye in between that brings us up to round 5, which is in episode 4, so a little bit confusing, but nonetheless, let's get into the game. So we're taking on the Goats, best team name in the history of all sport, in my opinion. Goats, all the greatest of all time, whatever you'd like to go with. I'm just going to go with the Goats for the animal. And they have a pretty good side. 4-pack a little bit lacking, but they got Dugan, Goodwin, Gagai, Jennings, Ferguson, Soward and Thurston, Armour, Ennis, Snowden, Creagh, Lewis and Harris. On the bench was Douglas, Lawrence, McQueen and Brown. So basically they got Headgears Unite in the halves, and I suppose Ennis lately has been known to wear a little bit of headgear too, so definitely not lacking in the headgear department. And they've also got a little bit of arsehole-ish in the side with Ennis and Soward and Ferguson. So they got a pretty good mix, a pretty good balanced squad, and they're in second spot, so they're going alright at this stage. So if we get a win against them, we'll be doing quite well with the Hurricanes, and we're going to start very, very well. Ben Hunt's going to score right here, put in a grubber. I don't know if it was initially for himself, but ended up coming back to himself in the end, and that's the main thing. And now Corey Norman, our goal kicker. Obviously you might be thinking Corey Norman, but go back and watch the other videos. I explain that, Corey Norman's the only real goal kicker we have. I suppose Ben Hunt could probably kick, but Corey Norman was the default one and we just left it. Now, Tuivasa Sheck being very good for us, but he gets absolutely destroyed there by, I'm not even sure who it was, probably Goodwin or someone. But he rebounds just a second later and makes another break here. And then he goes on and drops the ball. I think it was Tuivasa Sheck who dropped that one. So a bit disappointing there, but we're actually playing quite well in this game. But it's coming up to half time. We just put a little grubber here in ourselves. Goodwin picked it up and Gagai ended up with the ball. And I have been known to concede a try like that, where you're sort of thinking, oh god, don't do anything stupid, and then you just throw the ball like that and concede the try. I mean, he came onto that with a lot of pace there, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they ended up scoring off that. Now there was a pass, I don't know if it was by Dugan, but they showed him here, and it was to Lewis Brown. It's going to result in a scrum. Ben Hunt to feed the scrum here. We're going to throw it all the way out to Norman, and usually I go for the in and out there, and I didn't this time. Went to Jack Wighton, and it's paid dividends. Now I believe there actually was a little bit of contact where they went for the tackle, but for some reason, I didn't even go for the palm or anything. I sort of just did it automatically. So yeah, Jack Wighton palms him off from behind, gets it to Hoffman. And I could have made it to the line probably myself, but I didn't want to risk it. Now moving on to 70 minutes in, putting up a bomb here. It's going to drop down, but Wighton ends up just diving on it. Just I'm not really concerned. Look, if we concede, that's all right. Just more of run down the clock, whatever. Thankfully enough, they're not going to score. Matt Ballin, he's racing away. One of the very few times have we actually seen a player who should get run down. So I was a bit in amazement here. Now we nearly blow the try here, but we end up getting it to Wighton, and I'm not sure what was the go there, but what I wanted to do was right, but for some reason Wighton's do cut inside for some reason, so it was a little bit strange, but it worked out in the end. Had enough pace, so just get around his defender. And yeah, 18-0 it is at this stage as Corey Norman slots the goal. Now 77 minutes in here. Got a little bit of entertaining play here. Tuivasa Sheck linking up with Fifita. Now this isn't where the play ends. Going to go back down the left-hand side. Ballin gets it to Tuivasa Sheck. He takes the tackle. Now this is where sort of the last play of the game. Going to get it to Corey Norman. This was like a panic shot at field goal, which he's been doing quite regularly lately, and obviously got charged down. So yeah, we're not going to get the field goal, but I thought it was worth showing. Entertaining enough. I mean, the Tuivasa Sheck break was quite good. I mean, it's such a shame you can't put on a mad step like Tuivasa Sheck in real life. Anyways, Ben Hunt picks up man of the match. He scored a try, as well as Hoffman and Wighton, and Corey Norman kicked all goals. But you can see there, we were 9 from 12. That's pretty good. I think actually it might have been 9 from 15. I don't know. Anyways, in other games, the Redbacks pick up a pretty good win against the Crocodiles, and the Kings pick up a win against the Serpents, and the other few sides who had buys. But interesting to see all the clean sheets. I know it's not clean sheets, but you know what I mean. Held them to nil. And as a result, here is the ladder after round 5. You can see we're way out on top, and the Kings are in second spot, so they're our biggest contenders at this stage. Anyways, that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you can leave a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel, also very much appreciated. If you want to follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke on YT's my Twitter handle, Facebook page in the description below. And once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.